Sri Lanka, soon after the Easter carnage in April 2018, the position of Chief of National Intelligence had been created. Well, it's not a fact about the position, but the thing is, such positions must be created by an act of parliament to be accountable and responsible towards the country. Otherwise, various interest parties could take control of this position. That is why it's important for Sri Lankan government to create Chief of National Intelligence Act by the Parliament of Sri Lanka, and accordingly, the appointments must be done to this position. Because the soon after the Easter carnage, the this position had been incorporated and the maiden position had been posted. So I think since there was a government change, and since there are no regulations as to how long the person would hold the office, and about this situation, it's very much needed a transparency in the appointments to this position through an act of parliament, Chief of National Intelligence Act of Sri Lanka, and accordingly this position must be established through, and also the Chief of National Intelligence Office must be also be part of this legal process, as indicated in the Act of Parliament of Sri Lanka, which is proposed to be incorporated to ensure any avoidance of future similar type of attacks in Sri Lanka due to the current US State Department upgrading terrorist attacks may happen to status. By the US State Department today, as appears on the dailymirror.lk. So it's very important that Sri Lanka, to ensure proper transparency here, the Chief of National Intelligence Act get it enacted through a Chief of National Intelligence Bill of the Parliament, because there was no such position before the Easter carnage. Soon after the Easter carnage only, this position had been appointed by President Sirisena Maithripala. So in order to regularize this position further, an act is needed based on the terrorist warnings issued by US State Department today.